Well, I snuck in the back way to see if I could access part of the bike trail. We have two main paths along the bike trail, on both sides actually. One is close to the bayou, the other is up further away. So I was able to access that other part of the bayou, the other side of Wilcrest yesterday. I'm so excited because I haven't been able to do that in some time, and I can feel mosquitoes landing all over on me. So I'm pretty sure if I can get through this, and I'm not sure how I want to do it yet, because when my bike gets muddy, it's a nightmare to clean up. And I am getting eaten alive, chomped alive here by these mosquitoes. I think I might try to carry my bike on over that. I think there's going to be two bridges I'll need to go through, but I think the water's not up over here. And man, the mosquitoes are horrible. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just keep this going. And I'm gonna try to carry my bike in the camera, which is probably a really stupid thing to do. Because if I lose my footing, I'm just gonna have to throw the bike off to the side or something so I can save my butt. Let me see if I can turn this lens a little bit like this so I can kind of see where I'm going. I walked down here just a second ago and I realized, no, this is gonna make my bike way too muddy. The water is not what bothered me, it's this mud right in through here. And I think I've got a pretty good spot to walk through without getting wet and being too slippery and muddy. Yeah, this will work. Should probably keep carrying the bike because I'm going to have to carry it down the hill. And of course I can't sit it down now, although I sure want to because I feel something landed on me. I don't know if I can swing my bike up around. There you go. I'm using my pedal to scratch my back. Oh, I think another 10 feet I can drop this bike down and not worry about the ground being too moist. Yay. All right. Quick brush of the back. This is not a good sign. This is still pretty wet up here. So I might not be able to get out of here on this side. I'll know in a second. I was thinking about coming that way, and that's was not an option. And now the question is there going to be water over these two bridges I got to come to? And I can tell it's really close. Nope. It's over. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I wonder how much over it is. Already my bike got too dirty for my liking. Oh yeah, it's way too high. This was my fear. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack. And I'm gonna keep this going because on the way over here, it was devastating, absolutely devastating, the amount of damage done to this neighborhood that I came through to get here. And let's see if I can find the driest path back. Darn it. I can already tell this is going to take a little bit of work to clean. I think I can find some water to bike through. Clean it that way. But not this stuff. Alright. Carrying my bike. I wonder if I should set my bike down in this now. Okay. I really miss my bayou. That's where the mosquitoes are at. What gear am I in, and how much mud do I have on my tire? It's going to interfere. I'm in the wrong gear. Too much mud, too big of a hill. I'm just going to push it up the hill real quick. If I didn't have the camera going, I just clean that back wheel a little bit. And it'd be real easy to change gears. Alright, I need to get on the bike and get out of here. I got dozens of mosquitoes trying to land on me. And between this gear and that mud, I feel like I'm going up a steep hill. I'm going to have to find me a stick real quick and... There's a stick. Okay, you see these fences are torn up on the back side. Again, this is the back way to come to that swimming pool, and there's tennis courts down there. That's for this neighborhood back here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back here and go to a place that will access a short part of the trail, possibly. I don't think the water's gonna be that high. Question is if it was, how long has it been dry, and is it too muddy to go through? Alright, warning. This damage is extensive. In fact, when I was coming through the other neighborhoods that I filmed the other day, it was not even a fraction of what was put out. Not everybody even begun putting stuff out in their house, and other people only just got like half. There's someone filming. God almighty, look at this. Unbelievable. All the memories associated with buying some of this stuff. Imagine buying a certain antique in a town 100 miles away. You made an adventure out of it, and had a picnic. You know, telling what other memories might have been associated with even going down and picking out couches or whatever. So there are memories that are associated. Look at this, people are offering hydrogen peroxide and stuff like that. And you can see some of the yards, a lot of the stuff has already been picked up. Look at this, how devastating Absolutely devastating. Okay, now I came back from this direction to get here, but I'm gonna go back this way to see if I can't find the quickest way to access the bayou. Interestingly, when I first found this area, Hermitage, I actually came down. I was going down Memorial Drive and went down every street and was exhausting every street. I wanted to know the whole area. And when I got over here on this side, I found a street that goes down into an area that they hadn't turned into a park yet. And it was really a lot better in many ways. The county would rent out a little piece of property for you, for the price of a water bill. And Harris County, which is where Houston is at, or in, has more horses per capita than any other county. So this might have been one of the best kept secrets back down along the bayou before they paved it and did all the change to it. Created those little indents so that it could hold more water. There are all these stables back there. People would throw up a real simple stable, not much to it, with a roof on it, to put their horse in, and then they could go out there and ride their horses along the bayou. And that's what it was back then. And that changed when they came in and did everything. They kicked all the people out with their horses. I used to love to go back in there, and some of these poor horses were in an area where all they were being fed is hay, and there was no grass in their field. Some of them had grass, but a lot of them didn't. And I'd always go find some grass and give it to them, and they were so excited to see me, going, yeah, something fresh. I get tired of eating the hay. And then I'd take carrots sometimes and dates. It was so funny to watch a horse eat a date. And they sure did love carrots. Danger, U.S. Marines inhabit these waters. Rules of engagement. No parking this side. God, look at this. It's all over. So again, the bayou is just on the other side over here, folks. Look. My goodness. My goodness. It's unbelievable. And this is where I think, that was the street. Now they fenced it off. That's how I first found this bayou many years ago, several decades ago. And then they finally came in and golly, and fixed it up. Yeah, this is the other. Yeah, this is actually the place that I first came to. Now that I see it better, and they put that fence up to discourage people from coming back here and accessing the bayou here. So I can go down the street a ways, go up a little, and then go back over and hit it just before. I could probably hop the fence on that one. I'm gonna go back to that. That might be the place to do it. I haven't had to use these outlets in a long time. And there might even be a gate to go through here if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they locked it up to discourage people. If that's all this is, I can hop that easy enough. Throw the bike over and I'm there. Okay, if that bridge didn't have water on it, the fence is a little bit higher than I thought it was. I can still hop it, but getting that bike over is a little more difficult with the higher fence. And the ground doesn't look all that pleasant. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the street that will access it. And then I'll probably work backwards to see how far I can go. Because I've got to have some form of escape being in this city. I think I gotta go all the way back to Apple Tree. A lot of backtracking here. I'm thinking that the next streets over probably didn't get hit like these did. But if it made it up a couple of feet in these houses, then that means it would have been in the backyards too. So we'll see just how bad this neighborhood got. That little winding that you might hear is a little bit of mud caked on my bike that's rubbing against my tire. It needs to be cleaned. Wow, Wilchester is the way that I first found this neighborhood. That's what I came down initially. When I first found this place, brings back memories. Oh, I think this will get me through. Come on, Bubba. See, nothing over here. And nothing over here, but wait. We've got something up here. Down there, yay. And let's see how much lower that house is compared to that one. Yep. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This might be everybody's all up and down the street, or just from these back in here where their house is too low. Oh, it's a big old steel desk. Well, I bet there's a lot of mattress sales and carpet sales going on here in Houston. A lot of people need new cars or used cars if that's all they can afford. Okay. Let's see, we got a street access to where I want to go right here. One narrow fit. Piece of cake with two hands, but one hand a little different. Okay, you know that's going to be water there. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Look at that, the trail's even dry up here. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. That means this is what I didn't do yesterday. When I found Willcrest on the other side, I kept going up to see what would happen with Kirkwood, and that didn't work. And I thought, well, I really would like to come back here and see what this side looks like. Now I think I can have a stretch that will start over here and oh gosh, go on to the side of Willcrest. So this will be the beginning of it. there's several places that dip down, and that's not going to work on this side. So I don't need to be on the bike trail. Ooh, don't be muddy. Oh, shysters. Yes, go turn back. Oh, shootsters. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, I might get away with this on the other side. This has been water up in here. Let me take a closer look. Oh, damn it. That was way too much mud right there. And now I can't even pedal. All right. It's time to get a stick and clean that out. I saw this one over here. It didn't look too sturdy. In fact, it's not even a stick, or is it? Yeah, it is. And it's not sturdy. Might work though. Alright. I wonder how my sunflowers are doing. Great thing about shooting in spots that were normally difficult because they're too close to the trail probably won't be a problem for a while. Sun is changing its angle, and look at those guys, they didn't survive for now. All right, let's take a quick look over here. Looks like it's getting muddy up here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Just have it for memory.